Welcome back, guys. My name is Sid, and this is Divine Sunflower Tarot. It's time for another episode of Tiny Tarot Tuesday. Here at Divine Sunflower Tarot, every Tuesday we use our tiny Dreamscapes Tarot deck to pull a reading for the collective, to see what we need to know at this time, what's going on, what's happening in the energy around us today. We're going to clarify with our Neon Love Oracle, then pull some cards of advice from the Divine Abundance deck. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I hope your Tuesday is going good for you. If not, hopefully this reading will help you to feel better, get some clarity on situations. Let's go ahead and jump right into it and see what's going on. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please show us the cards we need to see today. For the collective, what do we need to know that will help us on our journey, get us back on our path, going in the right direction? What do we need to know right now for our highest good, please, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides? If you would like a personal reading, I do private video readings. Send me an email at divinesunflowertarot@gmail.com. All that information is down in the description box below. And I really appreciate you guys who have gotten personal readings. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for your private emails that some of you have sent me. I really do appreciate hearing from you and talking to you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate the comments too. A lot of you guys say awesome things in the comment section, so thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure you click like on this video so you can help the channel grow. And I will be doing another giveaway very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to be announcing it in the community page area where I post pictures. I'm just going to be putting it in the video. So you're going to have to watch the videos all the way till the end to be able to find out when I'm having that giveaway, because it's going to be only for those devoted fans who actually watch my videos all the way through. So hang in there and check that out because it's coming up real soon. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading and find out what's going on today. What do we need to know, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides? Show us the cards we need to see today for Tiny Tarot Tuesday. Okay, that flipped, but then it flipped back, so I'm not going to take that one because I really don't know which one it was anyway. If it's meant to be, it will come out again. All right, let's get a few more cards before we flip that one over. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? What is going on in the energy around Tiny Tarot Tuesday? Okay, let's see what we have. This came out first, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Then we got the Fool in reverse. We have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. That came out for yesterday's reading. Knight of Swords. And Justice. All right, let's get one more. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What else do we need to know? Give us one more card to clarify this reading. Okay, we got the King of Swords. We're starting with the Ace of Swords in reverse here. This is kind of like a prediction for the future, showing that mental agility and assertiveness is going to bring you success. So somebody's going to need to be mentally strong here to deal with some kind of situation. This could be involving money, because it says it's involving the cards surrounding it. So we have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse and a Fool in reverse. So we're going to figure out what the situation is. It's going to require you to be mentally strong here. Maybe also you're guided to be cautious, to not be too zealous, judge a situation and be direct rather than abrasive, mindful of how you would want to be treated if you were on the receiving end. There could be some kind of conflict, arguments coming up. There could be some kind of hurtful battle that you're going to be going through here. Some kind of a contest that you're not going to be able to win, at least at this current moment. And the message here is to withdraw, tend to your wounds, do some self-healing, focus on you at this time. Turn your attention elsewhere. So try not to focus on whatever this is that's very stressful and it's, I think, mentally draining you here. You could be lacking confidence in the situation and feel that you're not equal to others. You may be feeling inadequate. But this is not really the case. This is just your perception. You may be feeling a little down on yourself, but this is not the case. You are able to handle this situation. There could also be some kind of a decision going against you here, or you're going to be failing a test. You're going to not be getting a job that you were hoping to get. There's going to be something here that's going to let you down. With the Fool in reverse, you may be taking a leap too far here. You may be jumping ahead of yourself and getting away too far ahead of yourself. This could be someone being irresponsible, someone who's, what is that saying? They're writing checks that their ass can't cash. So this is someone who's writing checks that their ass can't cash. They're talking about something that's going to happen before it even happens. And this is something here that is not going to happen. Now, I don't know if this is you, collective, or maybe someone you're dealing with. This could be a situation with your opponent. Someone you're dealing with could be going through this. Someone here made a lot of unwise decisions and they took a jump without really thinking about the consequences here. Someone maybe in very immature energy who sabotaged themselves due to being in a desperate situation, a desperate way of thinking. You're being guided here to make sure you're thinking clearly on everything you do. Do not jump to conclusions. Do not assume things. Make sure you're looking at things from a realistic point of view. And the reason why someone could be so deluded or whatever this is because with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, this is somebody who has a major ego. Someone who is very materialistic. This could be someone who's overspending, using their credit to be able to put a show on for other people, show that they have money, make people think they have money by overspending their money here, trying to look like they're a big baller, boss daddy energy, but they're really not. And this person is actually dependent on others financially. They could even be borrowing money from other people so that they can impress other people. But they're not using the money here in a good way. This person also could feel very unsafe in their home situation. They're struggling in debt. They're struggling to be alone. They're struggling in feeling safe in their own home. But this is something that can change. If this person makes some changes, this is something that can be fixed. And this is letting you know that this is the lowest point in this cycle. Whoever this is, if this is you, if this is someone you know, this is someone who has experienced the lowest point. So basically, this is someone who has hit rock bottom here. And they are going to either slowly be recovering, finally letting go of painful past memories, and picking up the pieces of their life and trying to move ahead. This is someone who's being forced to face reality here. This person could also be trying to meet up with friends or family, trying to get help to help them get back on track, get them back on their feet, because someone is definitely hitting rock bottom. This person could even be homeless. We have another person here. I think this is a completely different energy because this feels like a completely different energy with the Knight of Swords. This is someone who is determined and driven, someone who has a strong sense of themselves, someone who's on a mission here. This is somebody who would be able to make you laugh. This is someone who has a sense of humor. They're funny. They are fun to be around. This could be someone who's a very good dresser. And this is someone who fights for what they believe in. But this is also someone who could get bored easily. They could be moving on quickly if they get bored with a situation. This could be someone who has a lot of different jobs. They get a job, they like it for a little while, then they get bored and they quit and they find another job. Or this could be someone who can never really stay in a relationship because They cause too much drama in that relationship. They get bored. They want to cause a fight. They want to cause drama because they're bored. But this person is moving ahead with their next obsession, is what I'm hearing. This person could be getting obsessed with something new. This could also represent a doctor, a lawyer. Someone could be getting a consultant or getting a consultation from doctors or lawyers. There could be a diagnosis here. This person could be finding out they have some kind of illness. They have some kind of issue, health issue. And since justice is right next to it, whatever this health issue is, it is their karma for whatever they have done in their life. If they did have multiple relationships with people, then they could possibly have an STD. But this is also a positive outcome. So maybe this person is realizing what they did wrong in the past and they're starting to rebalance themselves. This is the scales being balanced, things coming into balance. So maybe this person was dishonest. Um, Maybe this person was very sexually, what's the word? Just moved on to a lot of people, multiple partners, and they weren't very responsible with themselves, not using protection or whatever this may be. Um, This could also be a legal matter. A decision here is going to be made that's going to go in your favor. Justice is going to be done. There's going to be order restored here. This is also working out of karma, actions, and consequences. So this could be the actions that this person took. These are the consequences that they are now dealing with, and this is their karma for doing these things, whatever they have done. If they have overspent their money, if they have not been able to keep a job because they're bored and they get bored easily, whatever the case may be, their scales are being balanced here, and this person is getting their karma, whatever the situation might be. And with the King of Swords here next to Justice, this is someone who could be a completely different person. This is an intellectual person who is very logical. This is someone who is open to ideas, but can sometimes be very impatient. So you could be very impatient waiting for this judgment to come in. You're waiting for things to be balanced out, but you're getting impatient and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and it feels like you're calm on the outside but stressed on the inside. This is also someone who could be very charming, has a dry sense of humor. This is also somebody who could be very seductive. But there is a decision being made here that is going to be balancing things out. The King of Swords could also be Archangel Michael, who is here on the side of justice, making sure that justice is done. Let's go ahead and clarify with our Neon Love Oracle and see what else wants to come out. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, show me the cards I need to see. If this is resonating for you guys, make sure you click like for me. Thank you so much. If you like Tiny Tarot Tuesday, let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to figure out how the direction my channel is going to take, and if people don't really like these tiny cards, then I might just move on. So let me know if you like this or not. I've got a lot of new ideas coming for the channel. I'm going to be doing different kinds of readings in the future. Instead of just always collective readings, we're going to start getting into the details more. What do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Can you clarify further for us and shed some light on what this is here? Okay. Let's see what we got. We have boundaries. I'm going to push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. So this person from the past who has made a lot of bad decisions, this could be someone who broke your heart. This could be someone that you broke up with, and maybe you have blocked this person. This person caused a lot of drama, a lot of stress in your life, and you set up these boundaries. Well, this person could be coming back in to try to irritate you again, see what they can get away with, see if they can push your boundaries again, because they are bored with their life and they want to have fun and push your buttons again. This could be someone who's narcissistic, psychopathic, sociopathic. We have queer. So this person could be part of the LGBTQ community. And this person could also be confused if they are bi or straight. This person could also be gender fluid, where they like both. No, no judgment here. Just relaying the message. We have connection. Whatever ends up happening with us, I'm grateful to have met you and for the connection that we have. So this person still is happy that they got to meet you. This person could still have feelings for you. And they feel like they are glad that you came into their life. There could also be children involved in the situation. It's bigger than the two of us. There's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions since we can't afford to play games here. So, someone could have been playing games, and someone could have really hurt children that were involved in the situation because of their confusion about their gender, the games that they played, how they broke your heart, how they were bored and wanted to be with multiple people. Whatever the situation is, um, children got hurt here because of this. I'm getting someone who's a very immature energy, someone who never really grew up. This person could have childhood issues that they never dealt with. And this ended up hurting their own children, which is really sad. Abusive. This person could have been very abusive to you and your children. I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out a pattern of abuse that's really deep rooted in me. So, confirmation, this person definitely has issues from their childhood. And this is what caused them to be gender confused, breaking people's hearts, getting bored, wanting multiple connections with people, and ended up hurting their own children because of their abusive ways. Let's get a couple more cards here. This is really resonating for me in my situation. Wow. Red flags. So yeah, there was red flags all over the place. And that's what happened here. You saw the red flags. You realized there's something definitely wrong with this person. You promised you'd never date someone like this again. And this is something that you hopefully have left. If not, it might be your sign that it's time to leave this person, because you definitely don't want to be with somebody who's not devoted, who's immature, and who hurts you and your children. That's definitely not a good person to build with. But since justice is here, I do feel that justice will be taking care of the situation, and people are going to get their karma. And like I said, someone could have some kind of STD, and that is their karma for what they did here. Wow. We have laughter. Nobody makes me laugh the way you do. So this person could be reflecting on how you guys used to have fun together, used to be able to laugh together. You could have been really good friends. You could have really had something if this person wouldn't have been so screwed up, in the head or whatever. Then we have unstable. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. So yeah, this person is definitely a mess. This person is very unstable, and they know they are. We have cheating. So this is confirmation. This person definitely was cheating on you with multiple people. It says, I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as I don't get caught. So you could have caught, wow, confirmation. I heard a car honking outside. Yeah, this person definitely cheated or is cheating with multiple people. And there's red flags. And you possibly already knew this. You already know this. You could have had signs letting you know this person was cheating. I know I definitely saw signs that were obvious. It's kind of hard to hide those things when, you can't unsee what you can see. Catch. I'm everything you've been looking for and more. So you are definitely a catch. This person knows you are a catch, and you have left their life, or you're going to be leaving their life. They look at you as their perfect match. They feel like you are the one for them. It still blows my mind how perfect we are together, as if we were made for each other. That's what they think. But, if somebody has red flags, is abusive, is gender confused, and isn't a mature person, that's not a perfect match. But that's how they see you. They see you as the perfect catch. They see you as their perfect match. And we have message me. Don't be afraid to reach out. So this person definitely wants to talk to you again, and they might be sending you a message soon, trying to reconnect. Definitely have your boundaries up, because that was the first card that came out. You definitely want to have your boundaries up if this person is trying to come back in, especially if this person broke your heart. We have two broken hearts here. So that could be you and your child. Your child's heart could be broken because of this person's immature ways. because of their issues that they never took care of. And once we grow up, it's really not, you can't really blame your parents for what happened when you were a kid anymore. It's up to you to heal yourself no matter what you've been through. I know people who have been through horrific childhoods and they are still mature adults today, and they do what they're supposed to do, and they're good people. So you can't tell me that, you know, because someone's been through some horrible things that they can't be a good, mature, grown adult. It's all up to you, If you want to stay in victim mode and be in a delusionary state, that's your fault, not your parents' fault. It's up to us to heal ourselves. Let's get some advice here from the Divine Abundance deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what advice do you have for my collective as far as the situation goes here? What do we need to know? How do we deal with this situation? Obviously, boundaries is important. Making sure you see the red flags is important. And know your worth. Wow. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So you are a very loving person. You probably gave this person so much love. You probably poured your heart into this person, hoping that they would change, heal, love you the right way. But apparently they didn't. So you need to know your worth and walk away from the situation because you deserve better than this. You are the perfect match. You are a catch. And this person's even admitting it here. You are a catch. So you could be a catch for someone else. You don't have to stay with this person. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? There are plenty of people out there who will love you. Trust me. There are multiple soulmates out there waiting to meet you. There's not just one person that you have to be with the rest of your life. That's just a facade. That's not real. And we need to stop and remove this programming from our mind that we're only meant to be with one person. No, there's multiple people out there that could be waiting for you. Yeah, you need to surrender from the situation and let it go. Move forward. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the universe. So an eagle could also be significant. Since I said eagle, I know eagles are very significant to me personally. Yeah, it's time to surrender and move forward. Outrageous openness. You could have been outrageously open with this person and shared things with them. You were trying to be a good friend, a good partner. It says, "Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive." So you need to be open to receiving a new path here. You need to release yourself from these attachments. Do not be attached to somebody who is abusive and has red flags, who doesn't understand themselves. Clearing. Yeah, you need to clear all negative energy around you and transmute it into anything you want. There's a mantra that I always say. I say, any negative energy around me, remove it from my body, remove it from my space, and transmute it into, I usually say, love, abundance, beauty, money, bringing my son home, whatever that you want as a dream come true, whatever you're wanting to do. You can manifest this in your life by saying this mantra, transmute it into blank. And that's going to clear the air around you. You can also do salt baths, spiritual baths, sage and Palo Santo, of course, high-pitched sounds like singing bowls, things like that, wind chimes. All this stuff is clearing negative energy out of your space. All right, let's get a couple more, then we're going to close out the reading. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope this is helping you. It's kind of like a spiritual therapy session for sure. And, I also want to just say, if you are able to, go to therapy and talk about things, because I have been through therapy, and I'll tell you, it really helped me to see what I was really dealing with, because I had 3 different therapists tell me I'm with a narcissist. And it took 3 different therapists to tell me that, to actually wake me up, because I felt like I was supposed to be with this person the rest of my life, when in fact, I was being severely abused, mentally, emotionally, psychologically by this person, and so was my child. And yeah, I had to see the red flags, and it really helped me to do that. So we have non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So remember that you are divine yourself. You have the divine inside of you. Oh, beautiful card. You may also want to do meditation. Meditation may also help you to heal yourself. And I believe that's the Om symbol, which is a symbol of high vibing, high frequency, and also meditation. We also have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. I believe that's Buddhism. So yeah, Buddhism is very awesome. I love Buddhism. I also like Hinduism and anything that's, loving, peaceful, positive energy. I'm very attracted to it. Okay, you guys, my name is Sid. This is Divine Sunflower Tarot. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it made sense. And if you want to get a reading, make sure you look down below in the description box for a personal reading. I do private video readings, so send me an email. Let's talk about it. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I send you blessings and love. Take care.